I don't know about you, but I love holidays and I love being around my family, my friends, and everybody else I love. Now, the other thing about holidays is that they might not always be at Christmas time, and some holidays come at different times of the year. Some people love Valentine's Day, some people love St. Patrick's Day. And I don't know about you, but I don't necessarily love this day, but I'm not mad at it either. It's the back to school day. And for some people this week and maybe in the weeks past, you had kids, family members, or friends that went back to school. And it's a cool thing to go back to school. It's a wonderful thing actually that happens. And I'll tell you this much, that going to school, and I've been blessed to go to school, I've been blessed to go to graduate school, blessed to have a doctorate degree, everything like that. But there was a deception. There really was a deception. And one of the things that I learned in school was that it was about achievement. It was about making sure you had your A's, your B's, you didn't get any C's. I remember one time I brought home a report card and my dad said to me, he said, son, Johnsons don't bring C's home. Well, I did my best. I can't say I always achieved that, but here I am today, right? And the reality is that there really was a deception. School is really about A's and B's, but life is really about C's and D's. Oh, I'm going to talk good today, so you might as well buckle in with me. Now, the reality is that for a lot of people, you have spent your life trying to earn, trying to achieve, trying to climb the corporate ladder, trying to be wherever you are today, because really in some people's minds, some of your minds, you might have wanted an A. Oh man, I'll get an A if I do this. But I'll tell you, the real winners are going to be able to say that they reached their peak and pinnacle of success as a result of getting consistent C's and D's. We all know them. They were C and D students. They were people who were consistently laughing. They were always talking. They were always maybe in the corner. When I was in school, they used to make people hold encyclopedias and they held them up on the sides. It's true. But the other side of this is that life is not about A's and B's. People are not just passing out scholarships for life and say, oh, you drove to work safely today, I'm going to give you a scholarship. Nobody's giving you a scholarship because you did something amazing and excellent. And they said, oh, let's waive all 6 months of mortgage payments because you paid this one payment on time. No way. Life, though, is about C's and D's. I heard Willie Moore say this at the podcast summit a couple weeks ago, and he said, consistency is a gift to your family. That's right. The more consistent you are, it is a gift not only to your family, but everybody continues to experience and benefit all as a result of your consistency. But I would like to tell you that discipline is a gift to yourself. That's right. Discipline is not only a gift, but it gives you that grit, that passion, that drive to keep going forward. And I don't know about you, but we'll have the NFL season, which is something I really enjoy. I'm not saying about all the things that come along with it, but I like my team and I hope you like yours too. But what we will see when we get to the Super Bowl time is whoever has been consistent, disciplined, and kind of not full of injury. Now, there's some teams who maybe have special relationships with referees. No reference to any team in the past. But there are people who every single day make sure that they do what they need to do. Today, I want to celebrate you as the champion of the week. The reason is because you have been consistent. You have been disciplined. It's not all about A's and B's, but life is really about C's and D's. How many C's and D's can you get in your life? And how many D's can you continue to deliver every single day? The discipline of prayer, the discipline of Bible study, the discipline of being kind, the discipline of being loving, the discipline of treating people kind when they're unkind to you, the discipline of being consistent as a husband, a wife, or someone you're in relationship with. And how consistent can you be even when you don't feel like it? Can you get up and go exercise? Can you continue to write that note or write that journal or write that book or continue that project even when nobody's watching? Remember, life is not all about A's and B's. You might get some pats on the back. You might even get a Super Bowl trophy. You might get a trophy of being the person of the year. But I'll tell you, the people who really need to be celebrated today are those who get the C's and the D's. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for spending a piece of your day with me.